And we are live as we port towards Halnir's cave. Welcome, everybody. And thanks for joining us. We're going to try to get some XP today. Anybody anywhere close to level 20 in the group?
Not me.
Does 2.5 levels count?
No.
Okay, then no.
I'm basically a full level away.
Yeah. A little over that myself.
Don't count my characters, though, because I've got my Necro at 20.
Oh. How could we not count you?
Mm-hmm. My daughter and her friend
stuck
are
on the
playing with their
terrain.
puppy upstairs, so you might hear some screams of joy.
Are you good?
Yeah,
Okay.
I had to use the stuck command. Just randomly stuck on the terrain.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Well, that's what it's there for.
yeah.
I did notice my ogre getting stuck in one specific spot, going from the port to HC. Every single time I step there, I get stuck.
Yep.
Funny how it didn't used to be that way. Like how they can introduce a glitch like that.
I don't know. My guess is there's something wrong with the collision in that area.
Yeah.
Should we bind at the stone?
Probably.
It's right over here, right? Southwest.
Yeah, I think it's just over here.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Zog, what level are you at right now?
I am 15. I'm almost 16.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
the
going to
Black
stay
Rose
down
kid
to
a bit.
Demeth because I'm probably not going to be the person who needs to run back to res everybody.
Hopefully it doesn't get to that point.
Yeah.
I bet we'll be good today.
I'll be right back, I'm sorry.
Morning, Bear.
Good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
How are you?
Not bad. How's everyone?
Doing good. We just entered Halnir's cave. You can make it here, can't you?
Yeah, I think I'm bound near there. Does anyone happen to know in town where they sell like stones for spells or gems?
Let's see. For your class, I don't.
I'll have to Google it later.
It's but I think the casters are kind of up on the hill behind the bank and cleric area. And we just zoned in, so when you zone in, I can invite you into the group.
Everybody needed a shower, so I rained on everybody.
Thank you.
Was it really rain though?
Hey, Zog, how does the sound?
It was rather golden.
Can you tell how the sound is coming through on Twitch?
It's fine.
Oh, great. I'm gonna check YouTube.
Of course, I have it turned down low, but I turned it up to check it. Yeah,
Beautiful.
so I don't hear echoes, delayed echoes.
Yeah, you're coming through
Sounds-
good now.
Oh, good. That's great. I did have another internet glitch this morning where it went out for about 3 minutes and then came back on. So hopefully my neighborhood's not suffering again.
There he is.
I zoomed in. Thank you.
Does the summoner pet need readiness?
No.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. So I'm invising you guys one at a time. It has a 8-second recast timer, so it's not instant.
I look incorporeal.
Yep.
My companion doesn't need that, right? They're
No,
ignored. I think, yeah,
they don't get aggro. Pets don't get aggro.
that's good. I didn't think so, but I don't know.
That'd be kind of funny, not funny. They changed it on the day it goes live.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
Yeah.
And when you go invis, you lose your pets.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why on Project 1999, I really couldn't play any of the pet classes. I'm like, oh god, no. Every time you
think that
zone
was
or
all-
invis, and ugh.
Yeah, that's annoying.
I'm like, come on, there's some of these things that were such important quality of life issues.
Because that's the way it was at original EQ. You
I know.
invis or
I
zoned
know.
or whatever.
I know, exactly. And it's like, there's a reason why I don't want to play that. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
And that was one of the reasons that everybody started having dreams of a seamless world.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's hard to do in an MMO.
I think so.
Yeah.
Vanguard
Oh.
tried.
Try
Yeah, they
looking down here.
New World is.
There's a drawn bloodsick. I just want you to, whoever's
Even.
highest level con it. It's even? Okay.
It should be blue to Zorgo.
Even New World has instance.
Yellow to me.
Okay.
Yeah, they have
So we're
dungeons,
not
right?
quite there yet,
Yeah.
but we in
That's
a
a
couple
fun
of
game.
levels.
If I had more friends, I really enjoyed that game a lot. I just could not find any people that I enjoyed. Most of the people who play that game were just cesspools of humanity. It
What
was
game is that
sad.
again?
New
New
World.
World. I played up to 30, but I just couldn't get into it, though it looks amazing.
I got
Yeah,
banned.
it's-
Like, I wish there was a EQ type of game that looked like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I have a friend who, like, he started playing New World, he never went back, and he is not a toxic person.
yeah, it's just finding those people though, and
Yeah, but he's a heavy soloer, and so
yeah. Well, I've mostly just soloed. I did have a friend that I played with regularly, but we're playing Pantheon now. But before that, we were playing New World for a couple of years.
Let me buff you guys, sorry. And then I can pull if you want.
Sure.
sure.
Is this the stairs we were at before?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
park my pet down here because he gets stuck up there.
Espen needs regen. And Chosan needs Carolic imbuement.
Thank you.
Yeah, very early on in New Worlds, like when they first released it, something happened on Steam and everybody who played it got VAC banned.
What?
Oh,
Yeah. Like, I had played it for an hour, hadn't logged on it in 6 months, and got banned randomly one day. The VAC ban. I had to fight, like, Steam and Amazon to get unbanned.
It's so weird.
Well, they had lots of problems with duping and issues at the beginning.
Oh. I had zero problems. I mean, I played that game at launch, and people complained about this and that, and there was bugs and whatever. I never, never witnessed any of it. So
Well-
it must have been kind of like, wasn't completely like everybody affected. It was certain things.
Well, one of the big issues really affected like the PvP guilds, where the way you could the reporting system was just kind of an aggregate of how many. So they would just spam report the person they wanted to take the zone over, and there'd be a mass ban.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I didn't do PvP really. The only game I've enjoyed the PvP in was Elder Scrolls Online.
Let me know if you need a heal rat.
someone already healed me. I've been silenced for a couple times. Okay, I got that one. I will get this one mazzed as well. Thank you for looking out for me.
Oops. I just buffed the enchanter with ancient strength. Sorry.
It's okay.
Oops, forgot to switch
I
targets.
need strength.
Yeah. Well, it's only a few seconds. So.
I'm a dwarf, so, I'm pretty hardy.
Oh, I thought you were going to stop at pretty.
I don't know if I would go that far. Dwarves aren't known for their, delicate features. Okay. I got the aggro off of me, and now it's all you. Which was great. Oh, you guys are jerks.
Oh, somebody
Congrats.
dinged.
Yep, 19.
Congrats.
Good, babe.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll get this one mezzed. It's just a silence and stun. So it's really fun for a puller. Oops, I'm gonna have 2. Guaranteed. Okay, you got it.
Yep.
There's going to be another Black Rose spawning soon. 'Cause there's 2 usually in the hallway with the ghost. Yeah, I don't know if it makes sense that I can sap mana from things that shouldn't have mana. Like, these are all melee dudes. Like fighters or rogues.
Converting their life essence into mana.
Yeah, but that seems like a necromancer thing to do, not an enchanter.
It does.
Yeah, my mana bomb, even if they resist it, I still get mana back.
Yeah, that's super nice.
There's the other guy in the hallway.
Oh, there we go.
Well, the question is mana intrinsic to you as a person, and just because of your class, you don't tap into that resource? Or becoming that class, do you somehow get infused with mana?
Like everybody has the force.
Right.
Yeah.
No, you got to have enough metachlorians.
Yeah,
That totally upset
Nothing.
me when they introduced that whole thing in Phantom Menace, and I'm like, oh man,
Just completely
you
unnecessary.
have just ruined Star Wars. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, somebody
could have
said,
just.
well, he always wanted to put it in there, and I was thinking, yeah, but somebody wiser talked him out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. I'm sorry, but the Force is not a freaking disease.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point.
It's not an infection by
I'll get that
metachlorians.
other one.
Oh, you can, pick up whatever one you want.
Trying to get him up here.
I'll try to lose
There we go.
aggro here in a second.
My taunt has a 10-second cooldown, and sometimes that feels real bad.
Yeah, I guess we could complain about Star Wars for hours.
Definitely.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up such a polarizing topic.
No.
I really like Empire Strikes Back, and I also like Rogue One.
Oh yeah. I like both of those. Yeah.
That sentence didn't include The Last Jedi, so you're off the hook.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's not... I like the turn in the end for both. Like, in American cinema, the expectation is that someone's going to live. The hero is going to live. But I'm glad that they, kind of did away with that or, went a different direction.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, too soon? Okay, bye, sweetie.
I'm stunned. There we go.
It was really good experience. And
Yeah, for sure.
get any new cool things at 19 as a palette?
Nope. Nothing at 19. Get some cool stuff at 20. I get a new version of my Great Peel, yeah. So that'll be fun.
Same
Did
for
you?
me. No, yeah, I didn't get any new spells. I should look. I did buy the 20s.
I forgot to pick up my 18 ability.
Upgrade to buff. Heal. Upgrade to a heal. All upgrades to what I already have.
I get a new ability that lets me, like, intercept essentially on a teammate, and it heals them.
That's nice.
But I don't have room for another thing on my bar.
Yeah. Makes you
Gotta make choices.
Yeah.
So far, maybe I'm just not looking at the numbers or anything like that, but I don't feel like that there's a meta build either. Like, I've messed around with different iterations, and they all seem to be about as effective, just in different ways.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
certainly do feel like there are abilities I need to have up, but yeah, some
Yeah.
of them it definitely, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, situational thing. There's no reason for me to have like some of the cures of things that we're not getting.
Right. Ooh, congrats.
Congrats.
Yay, team.
Congrats.
Actually, I should probably be looking at what you guys are getting and seeing what I can get rid of.
Okay.
Hi, Ella.
Sorgo.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorgo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it coming back up?
Not yet.
I wonder if I should end the stream and start it back up.
It's back up now.
You're on YouTube, but I wonder about Twitch.
Yeah, it probably will be. I just need to. Yeah, it's back up. Yeah.
Okay, great. If that happens again, I'll probably end stream. I don't know. My internet service does not seem to want me to do this.
Apparently.
You guys are clearing a lot faster than we were before. Like a lot faster.
Should we try a different camp?
Hit the what?
Should we try a different camp?
Well, if this is a good experience, you know, if it works, don't.
Yeah, no, this is
Fix it.
great.
Yeah, it's really good.
I thought you were suggesting that we were running out of stuff.
We're close to it, but I think respawns are imminent, so. Resisted my mez. I don't know that I want to try again. I'm like, just gonna let it beat on me. There you go. Just to lower its magic defense. There are more mobs, but we're getting close to running out. I have to go kind of to the side here to get more dudes.
Pull some from outside of Halnir's cave.
Oh, there's a boss here. That's cool. Well, if I pull the boss, I'm basically pulling one that will pull another. I'm coming. Thought I used it. Jeez, did I not pull them? Oops. My bad. I don't know how your mana is doing, too. Let me know if it gets low, please.
Seem to not have a problem when I've got the enchanter buff.
Okay. Well, it's good that it's there.
And 2 other healers.
So you can nuke a bit, too. Get all those skills up.
Ooh, soldier
there's a
respawn.
soldier. Yeah. Okay, so respawn's happening. Yeah, I'm gonna mez them one at a time, just... Okay, if they're hitting me, they're not hitting you guys. Yeah. I got them all mezzed. Anyone you want.
We got this worker here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll always go for the workers first.
I thought I had my sound off. Did you guys hear when my daughter was coming down and said she was going to the pool?
Nope, I didn't hear it.
No.
Okay. Oh, I need to buff myself. Durr.
Was it a neighborhood pool?
Yeah, they've got several parks in the area. We've got two pools that are basically walking distance.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it is good. Oh. I'll get that guard here in a second. When they're not busy silencing me. Warden incoming. It's a boss.
Oh yeah, is he the one that drops? Isn't it a key or something?
Yeah, and probably drops chain. Oops. I'll get the Watcher as
Okay, let me get him off there. There we go. Feared.
Jane kind of looks like pajamas.
Right.
Thermal underwear.
oh. What did I do that for? I don't know.
Warden's Blade. 18 damage, 2 agility, 1 dexterity. Great Blade.
I'm trying to mez, sorry.
I already have one. Oh, different.
And there's a... If anybody wants a sword, let me know.
Oh, but I... I've got another one mezzed outside, so it'll run in here in just a little bit.
Ooh, okay.
And if it doesn't, I can grab it. Oh, no, he's coming. Right on time. Hey, what?
Is that one Iron World?
No. Wrath broke it.
I feel like that's a me thing. I must have had him targeted.
That is a you thing. I can tell who. Do you want me to call out if someone does break mez?
Shame, ding, shame, ding, shame.
I don't know how I would have done that. That's
It's
weird.
as long as it's Rivel, I don't mind if you call it out.
Right, yeah.
Well, usually he is the one breaking mez anyway. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should let everybody know every time he does it. That's what I.
that's one good thing about this game is, or another, I should say. They have notifications like that if somebody breaks your mez.
Yeah, we need an audio alert that rings a big shame bell.
Shame.
So like a deep gong.
Yeah.
A crack of a whip.
Not only does it tell me who broke it, but how they did it, like what ability.
They targeted the enemy and cast the ability with malicious intent.
There's a lot of bodies. Are you guys having trouble cleaning up?
I'm trying to leave some.
Don't
for
have
other
time
people.
to.
That's true.
Yeah, loot break.
Speaking of audio triggers, so I opened up Gina for the first time in like a year and a half, and immediately remembered why I decided to close it down. Because I'm assuming out there someplace you could download somebody's presets rather than having to go through and handcraft it character by character, spell by spell. Or do you?
Yeah. No, you can't. Well, I don't know about Gina, but with the EQ log parser, you can like share the triggers.
Yeah. I
EQ
did like
log
audio
parser
triggers in EQ.
has kind of replaced Gina. Yeah, they help a lot.
I haven't even noticed on the EQ log parser where the audio triggers are.
I think someone has to send them to you.
Yeah, someone has to share them with you. I can do that after we go later.
And it's usually like for LS or TLB.
Yep.
Well, and I'm assuming you can go in and silence things you don't want to hear triggering constantly.
Yeah.
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 Because that could be annoying.
But it'll tell you when your IOG fades and stuff like that.
Yeah, that I would like that.
Just to tell you when you get a tell, or who's on the tell. And let's see.
Oh.
Another one is
There you go.
annoying. Oh, when your feather fades. That one too.
Yep.
There's one. There you go.
What Wolfdar was saying about the new TLP was interesting, I thought. That he was level 15 and taking out hill giants in Wraith Mountain.
What?
Yeah, because they wouldn't resist his spells, yeah. You could just cast spells on anything, snare him, kite him.
But aren't hell giants like 30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they took all the resists off of the mobs because of the strange rule set they've got.
Yeah, some weird leveling thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Like capped at 40 or 51 or something. But it's Luckland content.
Yeah. Which wasn't Vanicki kind of the same way when it released?
Sort of. I like still only sort of understand Vanicki.
We started 2 characters over there this morning.
I wouldn't mind playing. I know that what we need to do is like stop at level 30 and like do some research and figure it out so we don't because like level 40 is like the max for a lot of the achievement.
Yeah, Finnegal, Nagy, and Vox, was it 40 or 45? One of those two.
Something like that. Would you guys be interested in checking that out tonight? Or did you have EQ plans? Or FE plans, I should say.
Well, I'm playing with Fez tonight.
Yeah.
But making a group on Vanicki is something I could be interested in.
At the very least, I want a character to 60 so I can claim that rat illusion.
I got a bunch of things here that are coming in. I don't know how many. 3 maybe? Oops, they're silencing me, so feel free to... There you go, grab one. Oh, they're going after the healer. Sorry, I'm still silenced.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did something bad there. I broke your mess.
Well, I will remez here in just a second. Unfortunately, pets count as enemies, so when I tab target, I have to tab target through them.
Rats.
Yay,
Congrats.
me.
Great.
So that whenever we go back, make lots and lots of room in the bags because they sent me more stuff.
More of the TBM stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there, he's all yours. What is TBM again?
The Broken Mirror?
Yeah, you guys, I thought, like, didn't really... A lot of people don't like that expansion, I've heard. I don't know.
People are starting to warm to it as a way to get really good gear for leveling alts.
Yeah.
Since now at 125 you can just go in and smoke everything. You can get the currency pretty easy. You've got a high level character. And it's got good achievements to it too, so it's making some of those achievements that were almost impossible, they're doable now.
traversing around those zones can be confusing. Yeah.
It is at first. Now I understand like how everything is laid out. It's a lot easier.
Oh, they got a soldier too. Sorry, hold on. Missed the soldier, so respawns are happening. Yeah, Broken Mirror was one of the expansions that I didn't do a lot of.
I never did it in Era. It's been like in the last 4 or 5 years that I've kind of discovered it.
I mean, the missions we did yesterday were just stupid easy.
Yeah.
They were fun.
Well, you guys did the handmaiden can be a real pain. That's the one where somebody has to hold the 2 items in their primary and secondary and not move. And if you're doing them, go ahead, Red.
And they cast?
I think you could.
Nope. Who did it?
I think Oz did it.
He
was running around with the stuff in it, and I was tanking everything.
We put it in a Necro's hands and just had him FD. Or he FD'd and then put him in his hands. It was Palpatine.
Oh, that's one way to not move. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to bring 2.
And if you're doing them on level, they're really, really tough.
Yes.
Wait. Okay. How did I mess the buffs up? I buffed everybody except for myself.
And I forgot to buff anybody.
I got a minute on my cleric buffs at the moment. But don't worry about me, like it's more important that you take care of the group first. Oh, sorry, I'm changing my settings here, so it might mess with stuff. I wish I could click on and show just my ability effects, but can't. It's either all or none.
That would be nice if they had some adjustments there.
Yeah.
I like them. I always turn everything way up.
Unfortunately, it lags me, especially when I have 2 characters going at the same time, because I'm on an old potato. I mean, this thing is practically vodka by this point.
Put it in the freezer. We can have shots.
Did this one
Don't
just
we have
spawn?
another one here? There he is. There you go. I'm targeted. No, I think he spawned one. He came out of the last one somehow. With the last one.
Huh.
They were kind of stacked on top of each other. It was-
I'm sorry if you had to fight two at the same time.
We're alive.
Yeah.
If this was real life, I would hope that he wouldn't be doing so well against 6 different people.
Yeah. I think eventually they're planning on doing away with the group mobs.
I hope not.
Yeah, how did you interpret that?
That's how I interpreted it too, is that players wanted the group mobs gone.
Well, it is kind of annoying that, when you can't fight any of them solo until you're so far of a level that there's no reason to even try.
Well, so is that going to just turn all this into a Zerg fest, though? Or are they still going to, like...
They'd have to make the mobs have more hit points, even regular mobs, so that the fights don't go quite so long. Oops, sorry. I'm silenced. I don't know how they would do that to balance the game. Because right now, you're right, a group of 6 characters just blows through regular mobs. It's not a challenge.
I mean, I guess technically EverQuest didn't have... I mean, they had individual bosses that were tougher, but it was just about, like, layout and setup and pulling. But a blue is a blue is a blue.
Yeah.
It's just there's 20 blue goblins in that room as opposed to there's 3 at this tent.
Yeah,
So-
I think
so
it was
is-
World of Warcraft that had the silver or gold con mobs.
Yeah,
The
and
rares and
EverQuest
elites,
2. EverQuest 2 introduced it. They had like a whole series of
2
different
arrows,
kinds.
3 arrows.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that's how I was like interpreting the Chevron mobs and stuff. It was like what they did in EQ2.
That's what I
Yeah.
would have thought. And I kind of liked it.
Yeah, because you knew exactly what it was.
It does take some of the mystery out. Like another thing, like I would even prefer going a hardcore way, and like there are still mobs that are group mobs, but you have no indication until you try it.
Yeah, until you
Exactly.
engage.
One thing I didn't like about EQ2 was when you like targeted one mob, and it was a group mob, it shows you how many were in that group.
Yeah, the linked groups.
That
Yeah.
I didn't like.
I think they kind of ruined the way crowd control worked. in
Yeah.
EQ's combat system. But that said, I really did enjoy how dungeons played and raids played.
I don't know if I ever played with the Channing Institute.
They were more buffers and debuffers. I mean, technically they did have a lot of their crowd control ability, but they just weren't used in the same way. Same thing with like monks and FD. But I thought they did an excellent job on the monk class in EverQuest 2. It's one of my favorites.
And I played a monk in EverQuest 2, but I didn't get super far. Were they supposed to be like a dodgy tank, or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. An
And
avoidance tank.
yeah, a single target avoidance tank. And their counterpart, the Bruiser, was an AoE avoidance tank.
Ah.
And Guardian was single target of mitigation. Berserker was area of effect mitigation. And you got evil magic and good magic, the Paladin and Shadow Knight.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I was the first high elf Shadow Knight on the Antonia Bale server.
Oh, that's a good thing to think.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Did you do it that conversion like they
Yeah,
modern-
you had to go through this weird quest chain, and you had to, betray your team and go through this whole quest series, and yeah.
Yeah,
You
they
were supposed
streamlined
to
that
destroy the Sith, not join them.
I'd do that. I've done that several times in EQ2 on my Froglocks, because Froglocks are naturally good in that game. So my Shadow Knights have to betray.
Nathaniel Marr.
It used to be a really long, crazy, difficult quest to be able to betray and join the other side.
Yeah, it was. Pain in the flesh.
Yeah, it was like a major part of your progression path.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I quit that one because as you leveled up and got higher levels, it was just spam buttons. The cast time was so fast, and you were just spam, wait, whack-a-mole for every button when they came up. And I didn't really find that very fun. There wasn't a lot of decisions. It was just press the button as fast as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's been some differentiation in that in more recent I would say by the time they got to Kunar. But I mean, yeah, what you end up doing is macroing so like on my monk, I would macro all of my taunt abilities on one button, and like all my defensives on another, and all my just various types. And so I ended up with like 6 or 7 buttons that I was doing, and I was like, oh, okay, well, this makes a little bit more sense to me now, because I can actually I'm going to use this because I need defenses, and I need to use this because I want to be offensive. And here's my oh shit button.
Yeah.
But it's true that you could basically face mash that game and be all right.
For me, it was like all the zones started looking exactly the same. And that got old fast.
Well, I
For
don't
me,
want.
as soon as Lord of the Rings Online came out, I quit EverQuest 2. I've never gone back. Because they're kind of similar enough, World of Warcraft, Lord of the Rings, EverQuest 2, that they all came out within a couple of years of each other. And I think Lord of the Rings won out for me. It was the highest quality, most fun for me.
I've had a hard time getting past the combat in Lord of the Rings Online. I feel it's not as much button mashing like EverQuest, but it is a lot of I don't understand what I'm doing with these things.
Yeah, I think part of it is that as the trend of most games is that it gets easier and easier as they gets older and they add more content and they simplify, and so that really what button you're pressing at the low levels is not really important because everything is so easy.
Yeah.
So, but they did add it so that you can scale up the difficulty.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
So you can make it a challenge if you wanted to, and then you actually learn what your abilities do because you have to use them in certain situations.
Well, everything's pretty spread out as far as the poles are concerned.
Ooh, stale bread.
Yummy. Just like
Gonna be
Mama
for
used to
soup.
make.
That's for soup. Put it in the soup later.
It's exactly what they sell
Stuffing.
back in town. Yeah, make bread pudding out of it.
I'm bringing another one. I just aggroed a couple of small insects because I ran over them. So even gray mobs will aggro you if you step on top of them.
You didn't squish them?
I mean, I did after I just stepped on them, but apparently the initial step was not enough to squish. That actually would be an interesting concept for these, like, mobs that are small and relatively minor. If you are high enough level, they're gray, you run over them and you just squish them. Squish, squish. Okay. Bring in another guard. He silenced me while he was running in.
Oops, soldier spawn there.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get the soldier. I do have another one mezzed outside, and it's going to be coming in soon.
Okay.
There you are.
Yeah, Medix is saying on Twitch he was thinking about trying this game, but it is not solo. It's not as solo friendly as other games are. If you're able to, I would say that it's as solo friendly as EverQuest. I mean, I find that there's, there are always mobs that I can kill by myself, and there's a lot of crafting and gathering I can do by myself in this game. But, you can't really box in this game. I mean,
I've seen people box in this game, and I've done it using macros, but I only do like 2, and my computer can't handle the processing time. There's some lag when I tab over to another tab to do something.
Yeah.
But I've seen people box this game with like a full group. I know it's possible.
Wow.
Though they're probably using programmable keyboard, mouse, or whatever to get what they want.
I wonder. You could probably do some things with IS Boxer.
I'm gonna have 2 plus some of these guys coming in, the Psychonids.
But yeah, Medics, the game shines though, absolutely shines in group play, and gives you kind of that old school EverQuest feeling. So if you got group of friends to play with, like we meet up twice a week to play here.
Yeah. It's definitely better with a group. I mean, I can't speak for other people, but I would lose interest if I was just playing by myself.
Same here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too. But I feel that way about a lot. Like, that's one of the reasons I haven't gotten the Oblivion remaster, is because I don't want to play by myself. Like,
But how else do you stealth archer?
yeah, I'm not saying it isn't fun. It's just that, like, it's not the same, like, calling my wife in and saying, hey, look at this cool thing that I just figured out. She doesn't care.
You didn't marry a gamer?
I came close. It was like, that was my first suspicion. On our first date, she let me know that she had been to several Star Trek conventions in uniform. And so I decided, ooh, it's a good sign. But more of the... So we like a lot of the same movies and shows.
It's good.
But she is not a gamer.
Yep.
I've never met a girl gamer. I think they're a myth.
Hello.
Wait, Kara's right here.
It's
Yeah.
it's a voice modulator. We've got it figured out.
Exactly.
That's
Oh, I hope not.
That'd be rough, eh?
Oh, surprise.
Oh, wow. Chain Helm, 12 armor, 1 dex, 1 wisdom, 3 parry.
I used to play EverQuest with a guy who pretended to be a girl before there was voice chat, and he got so much free shit, it wasn't
I
even
know.
funny.
No, my husband's
Okay.
doing that now. He's playing all female characters, and he gets a lot of free stuff. Lots of free stuff. And I'm like, oh my god, it's been 25 years and people haven't figured that catfishing stuff out.
Apparently not. There's always a new generation, right?
God.
There it is.
Well,
It's all
gotta have a couple of points here. One, I met my wife on World of Warcraft, so girl gamers exist. Or she doesn't play as much anymore, but she used to. And then, I don't know. What was the
Well,
second
like-
thing?
It's me, Jez, and Pixel here, his wife. And we are the token females in the guild.
Yeah,
Yep.
there are not as many women in gaming for sure. Hopefully that changes.
it's
People
kind of
tend to
interesting.
assume that I'm female without my voice. In fact, my wife thought I was female before we started talking.
Really?
Yeah.
You do have a Mr. Rogers quality about you, a softer kindness. That's a compliment,
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I always try to be kind. And I think that that's really important, especially in today's world. I don't know what's the best at it. I'm going to have 2 or 3 here. Has stuff respawned in the hallway.
I mean, plus the sexual harassment that we put up with scares a lot of women off.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's why they're not women in gaming, is because the men treat them so crappy.
Yeah.
But I mean, being in the high-end guild and stuff, I just learned to ignore it.
You shouldn't have to, though.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
Hmm.
In my
That's
my gaming history, I've always ended up in guilds that have a relatively high female presence.
Oh, interesting.
It's odd. Wow.
Yeah, well, yeah, 2 guilds in EverQuest original. Very similar to, it was a lot of couples that game together.
Yeah, that's true.
And to the point where I started looking for that. Like, if I was looking to join, was always like looking for guilds that had husband-wife teams that played together.
Why can't I get this worker? Oh, Horn
Where'd you get
of
him?
Warfare. If I could get a heal, please, or two. Thank
Where
you.
are you? You got
I'm on the steps.
There's a
Thanks.
crew boss here who's kind of loose.
Is there?
There's another one. I think that was the one I
There's
missed.
a
in the
third one.
hallway.
Who's-
I'm near death. I died.
Oh, God.
shoot.
I didn't
That's okay.
even
No.
see it. What's
Yeah,
wrong
no, I
with
don't
me?
know what ad. I don't know what ad came after me. I didn't notice that my health was going down either. I was like, oh,
I'm sorry. We'll
That's
pause
okay.
for a sec after this.
so many corpses. It's hard to see what's going on.
Hide corpse all.
Glad they
Like
need
corpse.
that.
Always. I think there is a hide corpse, but you have to specify hide corpse NPC. Oh, I don't know.
They stunned me.
No, there is no hide quotes. I thought there was.
Well, you still get XP when you're dead, so that's nice.
Yeah, you do.
As long as you don't release, right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, sorry about that. I did mez him as soon as I saw him coming in.
Oh, no, that's fine. I didn't even notice I was getting hit, or I would have healed myself.
Yeah, I thought he would come straight after me because I was the one that mezzed him, but if you healed me, that might have changed.
Yeah, I did.
That's kind of why I tried to give the warning, because I saw you get beat on.
I gotta rebuff you guys anyway.
Yeah, I felt like I just was looking at the group's health when I was trying to find Rad, and everybody looked fine, and then I targeted Rad, and then you were dead.
Oh. I got Espen with that and this. Samara. Zounds already got. Everyone gets int. Chosan gets chaotic imbuement. Okay, let me know when you guys are good. I'm afraid to pull any of the ghosts because if some of our lower level members of the group get hit by a nuke, they might be one shot.
Mm.
Sometimes I worry too much, but
Yeah, I think we're okay.
the line of Luca. Let me know when you're good. I'm just looking around.
We've got like a half hour, guys.
Okay.
I'm good. Half hour sounds good to me.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
What do you call this haircut this guy's got? That mohawk man bun thing he's got going.
I think it's called awful. That's what you call it.
That is not a hairdo. That is a hair don't.
Exactly.
There you go.
I was kind of wondering why, like, a game would choose to do something that would so obviously date it. Like, in 5 or 10 years, it's going to be like, well, there's a movie that came out in 2025.
Yeah.
We got another one on the way. You guys kill fast, so.
Didn't we see that hairdo introduced on Vikings or something?
Maybe.
Young Ragnar or something.
Oh, yeah.
Ragnar Lothbrok.
Have another one mezzed outside.
They need to fix that delayed looting bug that's been around forever.
I thought they
Yeah.
had fixed it, but I guess they broke it again.
Yeah. I
Well,
wouldn't.
sometimes you gotta jump off the corpse and then check it again.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Oops.
So I know Tira said 30 minutes, but I think I'm going to have to wrap it up in about 15. My wife is reminding me of some afternoon obligations.
Sounds good.
Real life. Boom. Virtual life. Much better. Much better.
Well, yeah, I've got jury duty tomorrow, so, like,
Ooh.
Joy.
I'm realizing I need to take care of some things in case I'm out all day.
Oh, the other one is Iron Willed.
Oh, yeah, okay, let me get him.
Oh. Change targets.
Sorry, I broke the mess.
Okay. I needed to call out the Iron World sooner. Oh. Everybody breaks meds. It's okay.
Did you break it there, Rad?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I think that was the
Rivel,
pet.
Rivel, Chosan, Samara. Yeah, everybody breaks meds. It's okay.
Just point out I did not hear my name in that list. Grats?
Somebody ding, Grats.
You ding.
Got AFK just a second.
Sure.
Oh wow, I did.
That's
Nice.
good.
Congrats.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
What
great.
level?
19.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, do you have to call like tonight to find out whether or not case has been like your excuse or not, or you just have to show up tomorrow before that?
Well, I have serious doubts they're going to be sending anything out on a Sunday. They didn't send anything out on a Friday. So I'll check my email in the morning, but I'm guessing that I'll go down to the courthouse, wait around a couple of hours, and they'll tell me to go home. My brother said that the last 3 times he got called for jury duty, it was canceled every time. Like the
Oh,
whole,
wow.
so like that's probably also like if a lawyer gets something done, it might not even be going to. They might not even be there.
Right.
Are you going for selection, or have you already been selected?
I'd have to grab the notice and see what it said. I had to fill out a questionnaire. I think it's not for selection because it was. Are you exempt for any reason? And I am because I'm daycare for my kids, and one of them has special needs.
I got out of jury duty for finals week in college. Like, I can't imagine them turning you down.
Yeah. Plus, I'm going to tell them that I'm racist against all races.
Yeah, including
That
your
usually
own.
does.
Just start by saying he looked guilty to me.
No, the prosecution wants to choose you, and they take turns eliminating people, and it's a whole
I'm
game.
I have
What
one
killed
of those,
you?
One of those.
Oh, did we have an ad? They just
That was
spawned.
Oh,
Sorry. Who died?
Oh boy.
And there's a good chain armor on one of those mobs.
I keep getting.
That ghost one has some legs, yeah.
Yeah, you go from like 100% to really low so fast with these group mobs. That's
Yeah,
not
they do
very
a lot of
forgiving.
damage.
I should have known better. I was like, couldn't figure out. I was like, why can't I loot this mob?
Oh,
and I was like,
got the wrong one,
something's hitting me.
sorry.
Oh, I'm dead.
Okay, so I'm the bad person who has dotted that Mezd one.
Oh, yeah, it's not rezzed. It can't be. Or I can't clear 4 mez. That's okay. I'll just tank it.
This one's almost dead.
Yep, I got him now.
You can pick up the other one. I'll just finish this one off.
We gotta get out of combat so that we can res. I'm sorry, Zounds.
Not your. It was my karma for letting T-Zog die.
Well, with 3 healers, the problem is that you've got so much he heals. Nobody's paying attention to heals. I know I fall into that all the time. It's like, Zounds will take care of it. Okay, let me.
I always defer to the cleric.
Yeah, where?
Faded ringmail, leggings, chain armor, 24 armor, 1 agility, 1 wisdom, warrior, cleric, paladin, dire lord, ranger bard.
What is the name of my res ability?
Like
That I don't
rebirth
know.
or
I've
something
never-
like that.
Oh boy.
It's a level. Well, the
18.
first one you get is at like 8 or 9, and then the next one you get is at 16.
Okay, paradox. Is that it? Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like right. That's right.
Okay. Where?
Can you target him? I'll move out of the way.
There
Sorry.
we go. I don't know if I've even ever had to res anybody yet.
Yay, first time.
That'd be my first
Oh my
res.
god. I feel special.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. This actually would be a decent place for me to wrap it up before we pull again.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
I'd rather play, but duty calls.
Yeah.
Instead of Call of Duty.
Alrighty, so
Don't forget to loot your corpse.
Oh, thank you. I almost.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
I think Tira can port you guys out if you guys want to.
Yeah, that sounds
Then
like a
you'll-
good plan.
Sure.
So we have this extra legs up here, and it's lore, so I cannot loot it.
Oh, I'll take it.
Unique, I mean.
Oh, I've got those too. They're feet.
Oh, feet. Sorry, feet. Okay.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Ready, Freddy. Okay, I think that's a new bug. So I swapped out that one thing on my hotbar, and I lost my buffs, but nobody else lost their buffs.
Oh, weird.
Yeah,
Weird.
it just I thought that's what happened before, and I'm like, did I forget to buff myself? And it's like, no, I think I buffed myself, but then swapped just one of them on my bar, and then all of
Did
my
you
buffs.
buff before you died?
No, I mean just right now, like I buffed Zounds,
Mhm.
and everybody else's buffs were all still up. Oh well, we all lost our buffs after that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, when
anyway.
you zone the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Before that, everybody still had all the shaman buffs, but I swapped that res on and off my bar, and I lost my buffs. But just one spell. I just swapped out one. It wasn't even one of the buffs. It was my.
Huh.
I don't know. Yeah, so
That
I
is
think
weird.
there's a new bug.
So, not that I want to grief people, but you're right. Like, I can cast invisibility on someone, but if I right-click it and remove it from my hotbar, they lose invisibility.
Yeah. I'm gonna test this. Weird. I mean, it could just be coincidence that it just happened to run out at the same time, but I casted it on myself after everybody else because of that before.
Mhm.
So weird.
I'll be back in a bit, but thank you so much for having me.
It was good to see you again, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
Yeah,
Thanks for hanging.
Take care, you guys.
So weird.
So,
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
All right, guys. I really appreciate the group. It was a lot of fun. Hope to see you guys next week as well. And join us on Tuesday to watch our TBM progression. We're getting quite a bit done there.
Your TBM movement.
TBM, the Broken Mirror progression team that I've got on Tuesday. I should have been more clear.
Yeah, it sounded better when it's a TBM movement.
Yeah. Lots of fiber in the diet.
Yeah.
All right. Take it easy, everybody, and we'll see you next time.